Hello everyone, welcome to part 11 of Laravel API tutorial, and in this video we are going to work on the Laravel delete API. Okay, so we are going to do this in Laravel 8 that we have installed earlier in the beginning of this series, and we are going to do like Laravel delete API with a single record. We will do Laravel delete API with the multiple records array and going to pass the param and going to do with this with JSON as well. Okay, so what exactly is delete API? See, whenever we want to delete one or more records, we have the records in our users table as well. So every time if we want to delete one or more records, one or more specific records, then we are going to use the delete API. Okay, so here we will check our Laravel API. Here we can see the users table that we have created earlier in the beginning of the series. So see here, if we want to delete one record, one user, or if we want to delete the multiple users, then delete API will come into play. Okay, so we are going to do this. We are going to work on few delete APIs. So let's start. So first of all, we are going to delete the single record with delete API. Okay, so anytime, see, if there is some user in your website, suppose this is the stackdevelopers.in website, and this is the you have made the app, and one user wants to delete his account. Okay, so see here, we can, in app you can assume that this is app. I will open the mobile app browser like this one. Okay, and here you can see we are going to log in, and after login, see, we will see here. Once I will log in, get the top view of mail.com, 1 2 3 4 5 6, sign in, and this is wrong. Okay, we can try another one. Okay, see, now user can go to my account, and here he can see his account. Now we want to give the delete account link here. Okay, somewhere here we want to give the delete account link in the Android app or in iPhone app, and in that case the Android developer or front-end developer will ask the back-end developer to provide that delete API so that he can hit that API. And in that case, whenever user will click on delete account, then one check will come that you want to delete your account or not, and then if the user will click on yes, then delete API will hit, and that delete API is going to delete that user from the users table. So I am going to tell you because I'm telling you because this is the purpose of the delete API. Whenever you are going to work as a backend developer for the Laravel app, then you are going to make this delete API for your e-commerce app. Okay, so many times like we have completed the e-commerce series, we are doing the e-commerce series. So this e-commerce series also required, so I'm going to start the another series of e-commerce with the Android apps, Android APIs plus the Android app APIs plus, so that you can work on the apps as well. Okay, so here we are going to start working with the Postman once again, and here we will create the delete API. And we are going to select here delete. For the delete API, we will select the delete. See, we have done the get, post, put, patch, and now we are going to select the delete. Okay, so delete method we are going to use for the delete API. So first of all, I'm going to use the URL. We are running our Laravel website in normal port 127.0.0.1 8000 port. So I can copy this URL and will paste up here, and then API is prefixed with every API, and after that I am going to make the URL like delete user. Okay, so first of all we can pass the param here. Okay, we can pass the parameter here, the ID which we want to delete. So here see a simple ID we are going to mention here, like if we want to delete the user of 8th ID, or we want to delete the user with 11th ID that does not have an email, this is invalid. So we are going to delete with the 11th ID. But first of all I'm going to create that its route as well in api.php. See the two files we are working, api.php and API controller for all the APIs, and api.php is the file is for the routes for the app, okay, for the APIs. So here I am going to write delete API. Okay, I am going to delete single user. Okay, first of all we are going to create the API to delete single user route. Here here I am going to mention delete. Okay, now delete user, and here we will mention the ID of the user. So it is required, okay, ID of the user to delete API controller, and after that we will delete user. Okay, so we are going to create this function in API controller, and we are going to create at last public function delete user. Here we are going to pass the ID as param, like we are passing from there. Okay, so whenever this ID will come, we are going to delete this ID. We are going to delete from the user model. User, we are going to check with where ID $ID, and we will simply delete that. Delete method we will call here, delete like this, and after that we are going to return the message to the user that that your account has been deleted. There are few kinds of return status, response status for the delete method. Then I will tell you that. First of all we will give here returns response JSON, and in JSON we are going to send the message like user deleted successfully, or see this API you call from admin panel as well. Okay, and if you are calling this API from the admin panel and the admin is deleting the user, then message will come like user deleted successfully. Otherwise, if the user is going to delete his own account, then the message will come your account has been deleted successfully. Okay, so you need to decide your own message. Okay, I am writing like this. I am assuming that admin is deleting the account of the user. Okay, so I am going to, so here see here without response code it is like this, but we are going to pass the response code. Now see, there are three types of response code for the delete API. Every time if we are deleting the we are using the delete API and we are deleting the record, then three types of response codes that we can use, and one is the 202 response code. You can check in video description as well. See, this one is like we have done earlier as well. This is like accepted. Okay, so if the record has been deleted, then response will come and it will show accepted. Okay, so it will show accepted when response will come. Okay, so in this one response will come and it is accepted. So the next one is 204. If you are going to use the 204 response code, 204 status code, then see there is no response at all, means the no response will come at all. That user is going to delete, and there is no response, no content. Okay, nothing is there with 204 response code. I'm going to show you. And there is 200 response code also, as status code also, that we can use. And in 200 status code, response will come as successful. Okay, so in 2 here response will come as accepted, response will come as successful, and there is no response, no content in 204 status code. So first of all, we are going to use the 202. Okay, so here we are going to use the 202, the same we have used with the update as well, with the patch as well, okay, earlier on. And now the same we are going to use for delete as well. So let's see here. Okay, so we can check once. And so let's see. Now we are going to run this one, and we'll see that if this 11th user will get deleted or not. Okay, so let's click on send here. See, user deleted successfully, and here you can see the 202 accepted response code. Like I have told you, 202 accepted response code is coming now because we are using the 202. And here message is coming, user deleted successfully. Now we will check there that this 11th user has been deleted or not. We will go here and we'll check. I will click on browse, and you can see the 11th user is deleted. Okay, here you can see there is no 11th id, user has been deleted, all the records of this user has been deleted. Okay, so this is the delete API for deleting the single record, okay, with param. Now we can also delete, we can also use the delete API for single record with JSON string, okay, with JSON. You see, in JSON we will not pass it like this. In JSON we will pass here in body. Okay, so what I am going to do, I am going to make one more API. But first of all, always save such kind of APIs that we are working on. So it's always a good idea to save your APIs. So I have just saved, and we'll make it like delete API single record. Okay, so single record with param. Now the next one that I'm going to do, I'm going to do the delete API single record with JSON. Okay, so I'm going to save the other one as well. This is the patch API earlier on that we have done. So always save patch API. Okay, so always save the APIs that we have worked on. See, we have not saved any of the APIs, so we must save these APIs. Put API. Okay, so this one is already saved. Okay, so now there is another one that we are going to work on. Once again we will select the delete, and now I am going to make it like 127.0.0.1. okay, 127.0.0.1. I can select, I can copy this one, no issue. This one we can copy and we'll paste here, and we are going to use here delete user with JSON. Okay, with JSON. Okay, so I'm going to remove this one param. So I'm going to make this one delete user with JSON. Okay, I'm going to use the body here, and we will do raw JSON. Okay, so here in this API we are going to send the data in JSON. Okay, we will send only one ID here, so we will simply do like this ID. Okay, ID will come like this, and we want to delete any of the ID here. We can delete the 10th ID. Okay, so we are going to here do like this 10. Okay, so this time we are having the JSON data. Okay, to delete the API, suppose the front end developer is sending you the JSON. Okay, so this time it looks like this ID. He is sending that ID of the user who is going to delete his account. So we are having the JSON. So we are going to create. First of all, we will create its route delete API. Okay, delete. We are going to delete the single user. Here, this one we have used single user with param, single user with JSON. Okay, so here we will once again route delete, and we are going to use like delete user with JSON. Okay, so here we are going to use API controller, and here we are going to make delete user with JSON like this. Okay, so this function we are going to create here, public function delete user with JSON. Here request will come like this. Okay, okay, so here we are going to see, we will use that we are going to check their data is coming from delete method. So we can use it like this, is method delete. Okay, so data will come inside it. So first of all we will check the data is coming or not. So request all. Okay, so we can do like this, we can make it like user data also. Okay, and we can just simply echo print r $user data. Okay, so now we are going to check and we are going to click on this one, and we'll see here data is coming, 10th ID is coming there. So let's click on this one and see the 10th ID is coming in array. So delete API, this one we are having data, so that API is working fine, and here we are getting the data. So the only thing we need to delete, okay, we need to delete the user. Okay, after comparing, so here user we are in the same way like we have done earlier, ID. Now this time we are having the data in user data, here in array ID, and after that we are going to call the delete method once again, and this one we can comment like this, and we are going to pass this one. So first of all we are going to use the 202, that will show the response. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to delete this time 10th ID. I'm going to click on send and see the message is coming, user data successfully and 202 accepted. And here we can also check 10th ID is gone away. So we able to delete the user with the delete API with the JSON, and response code is 202 accepted that we are using. So now we are going to use the 204 response code that does not have any response actually. Okay, 204 status code that does not have any response, that will show no content at all. Okay, so 204, and now I'm going to pass some other ID to delete the user. I'm going to pass that 18th ID. So let's see if sorry, come here, I'm going to pass here 18th ID. So let's see, there must be no response as we have done. This 204 is having no response. Okay, so no response must come now. So let's see here 204, no content. Okay, so there is no content at all, there is no response at all, and see, nothing is coming in response. And we can check that we able to delete the 18th ID or not, and you can see the 18th ID is gone away. Okay, you complete user details are gone away. So we can also try, one is left, and that is the response code 200 200 response code we can also use, that will show as successful. Whatever you are doing, your task is successful. Okay, so this time we are going to send another one. We are going to send the 16th id. Okay, so now we are going to send here 16th id, and we'll say we'll check send, click on send, and user did successfully. And here now the response code is coming 200. Okay, okay, so this one, and with the success message with the response. Okay, now we will check here 16th id must go away, and 16th id is deleted from the users table. Okay, so this single record you can try at your end. In next video we are going to delete the multiple records with param as well as JSON. Okay, JSON array. Okay, so that we are going to work on next video, so stay tuned for that. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.